Good morning. It's Kimberly, the founder of the Infinite Spark Collective. I hope you're doing well. I'm actually recording this Sunday night, so I didn't get dressed and I didn't put my dentures in. Yes, I wear dentures. But a lot of times, you know what? Since I record raw and don't edit these videos, you know what? You get me as who I am at the moment. But let's do a reading, as I said in the little shorts video. We're going to do Return of the Spirit cards by Cheryl Lee Harnish. And The Soul's Journey with James Van Praagh. So we're going to see what messages of Spirit have for you today. Now, just as a reference, she has 3 decks, but this deck focuses on personal, emotional, and daily challenges of life. The messages are longer than in the previous decks, providing an in-depth, detailed guidance and explanation. And as you know, since I have literally, though I haven't counted, I probably have over 50 Oracle decks. I cannot possibly remember every card in every deck and every meaning, although I do try to give it my own interpretation. Excuse me. We're going to take that as a message that that's the card the universe wants me to share with you today, because it fell and hit the floor. Just give me a second. I'm going to check to make sure there's no other ones. No, I don't see any others. Okay. Take flight. Now, these are fractal cards, but I'm sure you can see the butterfly. The butterfly is transformation. There is gold and pink energy, so I'm already resonating. This is crown and chakra, crown and heart chakra energy. And let's just see what it says. It's time to come out of seclusion. You no longer need to hide or try to protect yourself from the world around you. You're moving into a new stage of life where stepping out is important for your emotional, mental, and spiritual growth. It's time to start making new friends and social connections, and you may find yourself being drawn to join groups, take classes, or engage in social activities. And just as the butterfly is drawn to flowers' nectar, you will find that getting out into the world and being with others will be a sound source of soul food for you. Though through these interactions with people and groups, you will start to feel more confident in yourself, and you will see and feel yourself blossoming, excuse me, in a very natural way. The butterfly is gentle and joyful, and the energy is purposeful, and you will directly experience this energy and exude it as you move out into your social surroundings. Not only is this an important part of developing self-esteem and a sense of belonging, it's vital to your discovering your gifts and special talents. Your soul's ready to shine. It's only your human mind that feels it's not ready. Imposter syndrome, low self-worth. Those are the messages. It's like I can see the words over here on my little 3D third eye chalkboard over here. Be brave and let yourself out of the cocoon of protection that you've created. You can't fight your destiny. You can only fight yourself. It's time to take flight, and you know how the universe works. Like it or not, if there's something we are meant to be doing, We will eventually find ourselves doing it no matter how much we resist. So take a deep breath and just take one step forward to what brings you joy. The rest will take care of yourself. Now, I'm going to actually take this as a message for myself as well. I've kind of, I guess, feel like I'm not the only one in the collective that has kind of been doing the stay at home all the time. You get groceries delivered, you order food, you kind of have a routine, but you never really leave the house. Now, that being said, there's other reasons I haven't, health reasons and such. So a lot of it is just convenience and so forth. But I'm about to embark on a government sponsored program where I may have to go in person, sorry, to classes. And I'm hearing that there are some of you who are not unlike myself that have kind of been cocooned in your little space. You're not agoraphobic, you're not scared to go out, you just haven't had a reason to. And universe and my guides are saying you got to make the reasons. Even if all you're doing is interacting online with people, like Zoom meetings, classes online, stuff like that, where you're doing that kind of thing, that's still connecting. Because, of course, with the internet and everything, we are available to the whole world. But you also have to be willing to take the steps to get out of your environment that you're in. Like my guys are talking right now, they're saying, um, this message is for the collective. Make plans to get out, even if all you do is put on your shoes, grab a book or a notebook that you can use like a journal or whatever, and just go take like a quick walk and find a place in nature to go sit down. You don't need to go for a 30-minute hike. You don't need to go for, to the gym or stuff like that. Unless you want to. But I keep seeing, like I'm seeing on my little third eye, like my third eye, when it's active, I get this little, like, it's almost like a chalkboard or a movie screen up here. And I'm seeing trees, lots of trees. I'm seeing like a park, and it's not constantly a busy park. It has its moments, but there's a place there where I see there's like a little grove of trees that kind of forms a half circle. And that's where some of you will feel most comfortable. I also see a coffee shop. So if there's a coffee shop you frequent, don't just go in and run and get coffee. Go find a way to spend 15 minutes there, 20 minutes there, half an hour. Who knows what'll happen, right? Anything is possible, and everything is possible. So let me just get James's cards here. And his cards um, define soulful wisdom and guidance that you need to know the right choices to make in your life and how to live as a spiritual being in the physical reality, or as a soul in 3D existence, right? So let me give these a little shuffle, and let's see what the universe the soul of the universe, the spirit and the heart of the divine collective has for us. And I hope you're all doing well. I'm still a little under the weather, if you saw my community post, but it's allergies. It's not a cold, but um, some of the symptoms I have just cannot be treated with allergy medicine. So, but um, I'm getting better. Interesting. These also have mandalas on them. I think this is a card that's fitting for the situation from the previous card. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. The soul doesn't know time. Time is a construct of the physical dimension. To your soul, there's only one big now. Think of the past as the now that has already been created, and the future as the now that is yet to be created. You don't have to or you don't have the power to uncreate the past, so let it go. I know, easier said than done. Your power of creation lies to your awareness of the present. You have the power to not only create your future, but to also create acceptance of your past. And you should realize that you are the total summation of every single experience that you've had. Okay, let's not get nitpicky, but I'm talking and I'm hearing the major experiences that you've had. Minor experiences, that stuff happens, right? Um, but these experiences have helped shape you into the person that you are today. Train yourself not to judge past events as good or bad, but as opportunities. What have you learned from the past that will help you enrich your future? Focusing on the past and letting it die or letting it dictate the direction of your future is taking your power away from you. You are the creator. You hold the power. Reflect on the lessons of the past and use your current power to create your bright future. And with regret, don't regret the past, because as it just said, it is really meant to help you shape who you are now. And we're constantly evolving. Like a minute ago, you're different than you are now. And you're different than you are now. And then you're different than you are now. Right? So it's constant evolvement. What I'm going to suggest to you as your life coach on this journey, and I'm sure some of you, I can hear a lot of you already do this, is you have situations that come up that you haven't fully understood what the lesson is. It's karmic, right? Um, because everything from your past, and I mean past lives as well, are lessons that are brought here that you need to debunk. I'm hearing the word debunk because they're old belief systems. They're not who you are now, but there are valuable lessons in those situations that help you become and realize who you are meant to become. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. Um, and when you look at it from that perspective, it's not so much letting it go, but it's integrating the lessons and understanding, look, okay, I experienced this. It was meant to teach me that and gain wisdom from it. Not saying that those situations won't ever happen again, because situations can happen similarly, not exactly, over and over again, and the lessons can be different. Many of our past experiences, and I know this personally for myself, have multiple lessons, not just for you, but for the other person, other people in those experiences. Don't concern yourself with them. I want you to do me a favor. There's something weighing heavily on you right now, and I could, be like the typical coach and just say, let it go, blah, blah, blah. I want you to sit with it. If it makes you cry, if it makes you upset, if it makes you angry or whatever you're feeling, okay, that's okay. Write it out. Go through the emotion. Don't hold back. Let it go through you. I believe in the community post I made something on riding the wave. Go through my old community posts. You'll find it. It's a dialectic behavioral technique about thinking of the emotion coming from a situation as a wave. And a lot of people will ride the wave as it begins to crest, and then they'll hang in the crest because then all of a sudden their ego pops in and says, no, 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 you're fine. Move on. You've got to let the wave fall and crash and let the water smooth out again. You have to be willing to go through whatever that emotional thing is, okay? And I'm talking about anger, resentment, guilt, shame, regret, unworthiness, abandonment, whatever. Write it out and tear the paper out of your journal and just say that is not me anymore. Thank you for the lesson, universe. Thank you, soul, for the lesson I have learned from this. I understand now. Spend some time doing that and learn that it's all part of changing not only who you're becoming, but changing your belief systems. And many of us that go through these cycles over and over and over again, that's really what it is. It's your soul is trying to show you that it's time to evolve past that situation because you're only allowing yourself to hold yourself back. Thank you for being here today. I wish you well for your Monday. This is Kimberly, the Infinite Spark Collective founder. I'll see you on Tuesday.